All right, quick update. So we got the windows in, the door in, and we have the wrap on. Just the one side of the roof is on right now just because it's been snowing and icy and cold, so I haven't been able to get up there. So I have the metal for the siding coming tomorrow, so I'm prepping for that. So on this side is the side where the sun beats down all summer long. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the reflective bubble wrap against the house wrap, and then I'm going to put the wood up, and then we're going to put the metal so that the metal will have a gap of air in between that and the building, plus the foil, the bubble wrap, will reflect the heat.
Because it has been so rainy here. I'm trying to get the cold water helps it as well. Right now it's sitting at about 12 and a half. Right, we're here at the Big Show Beach Club. Clean out their water, put fresh water in.
So that we don't heat up the inside. So that's why I have the bubble wrap on there. And you can see I have two rolls right here on the ground. It's just the double reflective insulation, and that stuff will reflect the heat from baking from underneath the sheet metal. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. I have to put another layer up here. I'm only going to do this side because the sun hits it, and this side because the sun really hits it, because after 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, like just on our pavilion, it just bakes in the pavilion. That's why we have that sunscreen, but that sunscreen was only 60% block and we still bake. So I have to do something different this year. So at least over here, I'm going to put the bubble wrap on the back and the one side, and then the other side we're just going to go with the sheet metal directly onto the building. No reason for bubble wrap over here. So you can see I was trying to get up on the roof, but there was ice. It doesn't look like there's ice now. The sun's been out, but oh yeah, there's still ice. So here's the side of the shade, and you can see the snow. But anyway, there's our windows. Those are in. Soffit fascias are done. We're gonna have metal put up there so we don't have to maintain or paint anything. Here's the storm door that we have. There's our front door. Here, let me back up so you can see it a little bit better. So we're just going with the storm door for the front door, and it has a lock on it, so we can at least lock it. So there's what it looks like from the angle. And that's the Pella windows, and there's a Pella door, and the door has the screen on the inside, so that we can, help block it from sunshine and people looking in that we don't want to. So here's the inside windows. I had to create a box for a wall air conditioner unit. That's what that's for. I have to still cut that out. We started putting in our electrical boxes, trying to figure out where we wanted those to go. Electric panel all the way around. More panels. Oh, we have this, the thin brick that we're going to put up on this wall here. So that'll be all brick. It'll look pretty cool. Up above on the top rail here, we have some boxes put all the way around so that we can plug lights in and other items. So that's why those are up there. We have black electrical outlets and covers, some black matte covers, so that'll look pretty nice. So that's kind of what we're going with that. And the sides, because you can still see the blue, we'll get some black matte paint and paint the sides, so that you won't be able to see the sides too well. What else? There's our electric panel. I guess that's really it. So over here above the big window, we're going to put a small television in the corner here. We haven't figured out what size we want yet, but that's kind of what we're going to do in here. Jody went through and she touched up all the paint from when I was sliding the boards up. They were marked up pretty bad. Same with the trusses. So she went through, painted them all nice. So it's going to be a nice dark ceiling. We're going to have the brick for the back wall, and then we have some really cool ideas for the side walls. Alright, so it was snowing and freezing this morning. Turned out to be pretty nice. They're calling for a snowstorm tomorrow, so I'm trying to get the roof completed. So you can see I put the purlins on. Just got done with that. Trying not to kill myself walking in the snow. So up here, and I also have some sheet metal up already. Roof. So I'm going to go head up and put the rest of the sheet metal on. I got both sides done. Got the metal delivered. Those are the purlins I need to put on the side here around the windows and around the back, because that's the only two sides we put the bubble wrap. Reflective insulate, well, it's not insulation, but just to reflect the heat. And then let me see if I can get into the roof over on this side. And there she goes. So next step, once I finish putting on the wood on the back side here, I have to frame in everything here. And then over on the side here, I have to frame in the windows. And I got to go all the way to the top. Once I do that, we'll do the sheet metal. And the sheet metal is a two-tone sheet metal, like the barn, but it's going to have a gray bottom and a beige top. And I have that sitting here on the pavilion. Let me see if I could see the colors. Yeah, there's the gray. Wow, we had some wind in that blue. So there's the gray for the bottom. And then if you look right there, there's the beige. That'll be the top part. Can't wait for the summer. Got the tiki bar. Probably should have put the little dudes here away for the winter, but and some snow during the last snowstorm. There was snow on our top here and a little bit on the inside, so I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of insert to put in the hole here and to be able to make it lockable from the inside, so then we can go out our door right there. And there's the cookhouse right next to the tiki bar. And then we have our side entrance right here to the tiki bar. And that platform in the back right there, this year we're just gonna get a porta potty and set a porta potty on top of the platform. But eventually I'm gonna put walls, roof, and maybe have a tank underground that we'll be able to get suctioned out for a bathroom. Anyway, that's the plan. We're waiting for the spring to break and we don't go down to these freezing temperatures, so that we could take all that plastic off the chicken coop. The only place we don't have plastic is on the door, and that's where the chickens stand, looking out the door all the time. Here's our fire pit. And there's the chickens. See?